Good fucking morning, goddammit.
You guys know what time it is. Today is the motherfucking day.
8 a.m. and we are about to spend the next 3.5 months doing whatever it takes to get fucking huge. We want to bring back the fucking mass monsters. Everything we're gonna do for the next 3.5 months is gonna be calculated to getting strong and huge. Starting with right when we wake up, we are sipping our sugar-free EAAs. Want those muscles getting nutrients the minute I wake up. But it's very important that this has no calories, no sugar. Your growth hormone is gonna work the best if your blood sugar is low. We're starting on 15 minutes of cardio and we're just gonna kill it. So we're gonna take our weight, see exactly what we're weighing in at the start of this journey, and I can't wait to crush this with you. This series is gonna be one for the books, so make sure you hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and let's get fucking huge. Meal one. We've already done the growth. We've already done our cardio. We've already done the first injection of the fucking year. And I'll be going over the exact cycle in the next video. You guys are going to be blown away. This is probably the most crazy I've personally ever been. So we're gonna go over everything. We're going over the SARMs, the peptides, the anabolics, the anti-estrogens, the growth hormone. We're going over all the health products that I'll be taking, as well as things to keep my hair on my head, keep my cholesterol in check. It is just one hell of a cycle. But to break down the diet portion, and guys, like I said, I'm giving so much shit away for free during this that all I ask is if you could take 2 seconds and hit that subscribe button and share this video with a friend that needs to get fucking huge. That's all I ask. So I have put this exact diet up on my website on themarkplumber.com. It is called Bigger by the Day Starting Diet, and I'm going to be updating that diet the same as I update my diet. So if you guys want to try to follow along as close as possible to what I'm doing because you can't afford a coach, you don't want a coach, or you just want to see if you can do what I'm doing, it's there for free. It's a free downloaded PDF, and I wish you the best of luck. Now, on this plan, we are starting off with 4 meals a day and 1 shake. For a total amount of calories, 2,523 calories a day. We are going to be doing 0 cheat meals for the first 2 weeks. We want to see how our body starts taking to the food that we're eating. We want to get on a consistent gain every week before we start adding in 1, maybe 2 cheat meals a week. We just want everything to be the same every day so we can track it a little bit easier, and then we can get a little bit more flexible, especially when we're in the 3, 4, 5,000 calorie range and we just need those cheat meals to get extra calories in. The starting macros of this day is 245 grams of carbs, 62 grams of fat, and 262 grams of protein. Now, 262 grams of protein is extremely low, but like I said, we just did the first injection today. That means since we are taking a little bit of longer ester things right now, it's not gonna hit me for about 4, 5, 6, 7 days. So we will only do the next protein increase in about 2 weeks when my body's gonna start to need that a little bit more. Like I said, for the first 2 weeks here, we won't be able to go friggin' nuke terrorist in the gym. We're just gonna have to ease back into things or we're gonna get absolutely obliterated. The point of this 14 to 16 weeks is that your body is gonna come accustomed to what you're doing eventually. So we're starting the food low, we're starting the drugs low, we're starting the training low, and every single week, we're going to be increasing and increasing and increasing to ensure that we don't hit a plateau. A lot of you guys try to go on an off season. You gain 15 pounds in the first 6 weeks and then you stop. You don't gain anything else. We need to make sure that doesn't happen because we want to make sure that we are gaining until the very last waking second of this off season. So obviously you guys can see the meals and I hope you guys download the PDF so you can follow along. We got 2 English muffins, 2 eggs, 3 slices of chicken bacon, 2 slices of low-fat cheese, 300 grams of egg whites, and some more water. Now I love water with breakfast. Normally I'd squeeze a little bit of a lemon in here just to help with digestion and help with the metabolism, but we do not have any lemons right now, so today just the plain water is gonna do. So the biggest thing, Rich Piana said the same thing, is you gotta eat fast. You wanna eat as fast as possible because you need to teach your body that in the next hour, hour and a half, it's time to eat again. Now, since we're only eating 4 meals in one shake, it might not seem that crazy right now, but when we get to our 6th, 7th, 8th meal a day, you want to make sure that you're eating as fast as possible so you can digest it, get it to the muscles, and then start thinking about your next meal. So, let's eat this shit and have a great day. And I'm not talking about just getting bigger by the day, but we are going to have every aspect of our life get bigger and better. Our bodies, our mindset, our discipline, our relationships, our bank accounts, our businesses. We are taking every aspect of bigger by the day and the discipline and applying that to our regular life. So I finished up all the orders to bring these to the post office. Trying to take customer service to the next level in 2024. We actually have an official statement from NSRP, which is that peptide company, for the new ultra-fine BPC 157. Just to show that it is less powder now because there's no fillers, no additives, no molding agents. And we have 98.23% purity. We have all the acne attack and the total whiteout, which I have reduced the price on the 1-pack, 4-pack, and 8-pack. So it's more affordable so you guys can get it in your fucking homes. So what we are going to do now is actually use some of Intelligent Shop's newest cologne, Iron. This is my favorite cologne, makes me smell gold. But before we eat our pre-workout and have our pre-workout, I want you guys to pause this fucking video and we're going to do one thing. Goals that are just in your head are in your head. So I don't care if you need to go get a notebook, get a whiteboard like this, write it in the notepad of your phone. I need you to write down the exact goals that you guys have for bigger by the day. Now these can be business goals, relationship goals, purely fitness goals. I at least want you to write down 5. 5 things over the next 3 to 4 months that you are going to make non-negotiables and you are going to do whatever it takes to get there. You're not going to be making excuses. Now, these can be as crazy or as realistic as you want, but just remember, no turning back, no excuses, whatever it takes. No matter what happens at the end of these 4 months, you need to make sure that you've hit these goals. I'll write mine, and let's get at it. And we're done. So, I've had these in the back of my head quite some time now, but we are going to put them to light and we are just going to straight up say it in this video. And I encourage you to also tell somebody, because when you tell somebody, you better back it the fuck up. Because if you don't, then you're not a man of your word. These things, we're going to do whatever it takes to fucking get there. So, we are 198 pounds today. The goal is to get to 255 pounds, god damn it. 4 months to gain about 60 pounds, which I'm going for. And when you see the cycle, and when you see the way we're training, and when you see how much we're gonna be eating, you know that this is gonna be possible. Bench press, 570 pounds or 600. I'm saying 570 because it needs to be realistic. My best ever is 530. Want to put 50 pounds on my bench press. I want to be able to backflip again. You guys know that I used to be super athletic backflips. Then I ruptured a disc in my back. I had an annular tear, but with proper mobility and rehab and seeing the correct doctors, I should be able to get back, and I want to make sure that I put emphasis on the recovery and healing of my back. So no more back pain. Visible abs. Even though we're getting to 250, I don't want to be a fat fuck. You know what I'm saying? This is why we're keeping cardio in. This is why the growth hormone is higher than it's ever been. This is why we're also taking GW. Like I said, we're getting into the stack on the next video, but we are taking things to make sure that we stay lean, that we stay somewhat lean for this 255. More flexibility, just making sure that I can stay nimble, because being big is cool, but being immobile is not. You want to make sure that every aspect of your life is thriving. 150K subs. I want to go up another 50K in the next 4 months, and I know that we can make that happen. So just take 2 seconds and hit that subscribe button. 15% increase in Q1. My businesses obviously go by quarters, Q1, 2, 3, 4. And I want to give back more. That's why I'm putting the training plan up for free, which will be the third video. That's why I'm putting the diet up for free, which I've already said, markplummer.com. It's already there. And I'll be putting up so much more for free and doing so many giveaways at my expense. We'll be doing a Gorilla Mind $350 prize pack giveaway on the next video. We're going to be doing a 3-month coaching giveaway with yours truly. We're going to be doing so much just so I can help everyone crush 2020-24 goals. So, gonna go eat my pre-workout, pack the pre. We got to bring that to the post office, and I'll see you guys on the road. This is the Bigger by the Day Resurrected series. My deepest condolences go out to Rich, man. No, this was like 8 years ago. I started, and I wanted to start No Bull Bodies, and like No Bull, Nobull. That's what it was. No fucking bullshit. None of these dumbass exercises, all these gimmicks, all these quick fixes. Bro, it takes time, effort, dedication, and someone that's fucking insane to do what we're about to do. And Rich Piana was so popular at the time. Like 6 years after I wanted to do the No Bull Bodies, he came out, and I was instantly in love with just the no fucking bullshit. Not trying to sell you a protein powder or whatever. All of the supplements, like we're sipping 2 scoops of Gorilla Base, and it's just in addition to. We take the L-carnitine. We go over all the health supplements in another video, but they're not necessities, guys. The steroids aren't necessities. The supplements aren't necessities. The food and training is necessity. Now, are you going to put on 50 pounds if you're not taking steroids? Probably not. Most likely 99.999% not. But do what you feel is the best for you. I made a decision, and I'm not looking back. So we're going to go for it. So our first workout back on cycle is going to be legs. We are trying to do a mix between a power lifting split and a bodybuilding split. Because we're eating so much protein, we have a lot more drugs. We're taking a lot of drugs that also hold water retention so our joints can feel better, my back can feel better, so we can lift heavier weight. When you lift heavier weight, you're going to break down more muscle tissue. When you break down more muscle tissue, as long as you feed it with blood and eat suffice protein and recover, you're going to grow. There's no ifs, ands, or buts to it. So Exercise number 1 is going to be squats. We are getting back into squatting by a 5x5. That is your base level strength. I'm using this as a tester to see where my 5x5 is so I can program my program accordingly and make sure that we have progressive overload every single week. We want to make sure that the stimulus of training continues to increase. If it doesn't increase, then you're not going to be breaking down more muscle tissue, which means you're not going to put on as much size as possible. We're going to go into our second compound movement, which is going to be any type of hack squat, leg press, pendulum, any type of guided press where we're really going to push through the heels and make sure our glutes, our hamstrings, obviously at the bottom and at the top of our lift, our quads are always engaged. We're working on overall fullness here, and we're doing about 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. We're still keeping the reps really, really low, but not as low as squats. We're going into weighted split squats. We're doing 4 sets per leg, so technically 8 sets total. We're going to be going up in weight each single set, and ideally we want to get to the 60s, 70s, something really heavy here, just to give those glutes, hamstrings, and quads a stimulus that they haven't felt in a long, long time. And we're aiming for 10 to 12 reps on every set here, followed by hamstring curls. You could do seated, standing, laying down, and leg extensions. You could do single leg or double. I'm going to do single leg for each just because my back hinders one leg. I want to make sure that each leg is getting the perfect amount of stimulus. We're going to be doing 3 sets of those, and we're doing burnout sets, which means I'm going to pick a weight and I'm going to go to absolute failure. Next set, I'm going to increase that weight, then I'm going to go to absolute failure again. Then the third set, we're going to increase the weight and go to absolute failure. I don't really care if I get 8 reps or 12 reps or 20 reps. I just need to make sure that every set's to failure for both of those. And then we're going to pick 2 calves. I'm just going to do seated and standing. And we're going to go 3 sets to failure as well. Now remember, your fat ass is walking on your calves every fucking day. So if you think that you can get on there and do 60-pound calf raises and your calves are going to grow, you're fucked out of your mind, buddy. You need to make sure this is heavy for a lot of reps. You've all seen those 300-pound fat asses in your gym that have bigger calves than you've ever seen in your life. It's because they're used to doing calf raises with that extreme body weight. That is what you're basically trying to emulate by doing heavy, heavy calf raises for as many reps as possible. And then that's it. We're going to finish the workout with another 15 minutes of cardio. So we're doing 30-minute cardio total every day. That's one, just to keep our general health high, our cardiovascular system in check, helps with cholesterol, and the last thing, it helps with hunger. We need to make sure that we are staying hungry between each meal, because as we increase the meals, this shit's going to get hard to eat. So you need to set your body up for success. So I'm going to vibe out, finish this pre, and it's time to get started. Let's get it.
Push past all the pain that you're going through. It won't last if you move how you wanna move. Get lost in the work that you gotta do to be someone better. You can grow into something new. I could be anything that I set my mind to. I do what I need, I can push right through. Fight through those things that are holding me back from the life that I like to have. I'm like, give me time, I'll be just fine. You thought I was worth leaving behind? Get out of your mind, I'll come back better than ever, no matter the weather. Greater than I've ever been, that's my new endeavor. Woo. I work hard so the sweat coming off my chin. On par with the greatest that I've ever done it. I'm new, coming back better than before. But don't look at me, cause you close the door. So watch out and fear me now. I can get real mean if you sell me out. I can get real green, got me hulking now. I don't forget those things, don't hear me loud. I focus on myself, I focus on my health. The greatest revenge is building up yourself. Your life and your drive, building up your wealth. Becoming something better than you've ever felt. If you got dreams that you're chasing, the fear in your life, stand up and face it. Ain't nobody coming to help, you're all alone in this world, in this life, embrace it. I know it might seem hard, it might seem tough, it may sound rough, but this state of mind will get you through a lot of stuff and keep you accountable to stay strong with this stuff. No help, I do it by myself, couldn't even tell it, I've been through well. But on the other side came a soldier, much bolder, standing broad shoulders. Step aside and give me the controller, I came here to win, I don't lose, high roller. I wanna be the best in the game, yeah I came to play and invest, stay colder. No matter how I do feel, I still gotta prove that I'm better. I never say never, I work all alone, I don't work together. I got big moves and they coming soon. I'ma be a tycoon in the boardroom. Everything is fine-tuned, got no excuse. Coming back like new anytime I move. Call it resurrection, I'm obsessing. Got a new obsession, so obsessive. Strive for perfection, never second. I just wanna be a legend, don't forget it. I like to be pushed to my limits, I work till I finished. I hurt till I'm winning, till the thirst starts again. It takes me back to beginning, a cycle that be spinning. That's why I'm alive and I fight every minute to be worthy. I can't quench this thirsty, I'm motivated but I never get worried. I have faith I can win any journey, I just have to put my head down and keep working. I love conquest, I love progress. I feel so blessed that I get to reinvest all my time into doing what I love. It took a long time but now my work is my drug. Each day I get to create
home, and usually I would bring my protein to the gym, but I forgot. Gorilla Mine cookies and cream. We're gonna be switching this around. We'll be doing sometimes Gorilla Mine, sometimes Isoflex, because I just want the higher protein content. So what we got, just because we're only doing 4 meals a day, is we're doing like 2 heaping scoops of protein. So like that's like 3 scoops, but 2 of those scoops weren't that full. So it's basically like 2.5. 2.5 scoops should give you about 60 grams of protein, depending on your protein. And then I actually missed some of these rice cakes earlier, just because I wasn't hungry, god damn it. I'm not used to eating quickly, and I need to start getting up earlier, because I need to start getting the routine down. This is the biggest thing, is you can have the best plan, the best routine in the world, but if it doesn't fit your lifestyle, you're gonna fucking fail. Like, that's just no ifs, ands, or buts. You need to find something and tailor it so you can do it 100%. Because if you're only doing it 80%, because the person that has the best plan in the world but is doing it at 60 or 70% versus the person that has the worst plan in the world but they're doing it at 110%, the person with the worst plan in the world's gonna get better results. That's just the way it works. A lot of these guys underestimate the power of your fucking mind. If you believe what you're doing is working, then there's no fucking doubt that you're gonna grow. We're gonna wrap up this episode here, because I'm just gonna eat, then cook our post-workout meal, then eat again, then get to bed, because obviously sleeping is gonna be really important when we're training this hard and eating this much. But with that said, if you guys could take 2 seconds and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. We are going to 200K, god damn it, for 2024. So let's light this shit up. Let's kill 2024. Like I said, the free diet plan is on themarkplumber.com. So let's get after it. No fucking excuses. Peace.